What's up, YouTube? It's Mike here, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I've noticed in YouTube analytics, and I've said it a bunch, that most of the people who watch the videos aren't subscribed. So I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. If you like these kind of content, if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. Ring the notification bell for notifications on the channel. And again, if you like the video, please like the video. It's been about a year since I got into the 1100 gallon to add some rocks and driftwood and stuff. So it's time to get in again and do a little bit of maintenance. I've got a bunch of detritus traps in there. Basically that's what decor is, it's just detritus traps. So I've got a bunch of detritus built up in between the rocks and stuff that I want to get out, and I also want to clean the inner glass while I'm in there. I can technically do that from outside of the tank, but it's a lot easier to just do it real quick, wipe it down while I'm in there, so I'm going to do that today. Before we jump into that, check out this little girl. She's put on a little bit of size, not a ton, but a little bit, and her disc looks incredible now. When she first came in, she had a little bit of bites, probably from being with other rays and stuff, so she is thick. And like I said, her disc has healed up really nicely. She's just a beauty. Any of you guys who haven't seen her before, this is a female pearl stingray. She's an albino, so I'm super excited to grow her out. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a 40 breeder on top of the big 1500 gallon aquarium here on a closed loop system, kind of like I have on the 1100, which you guys will see shortly. And put her up here in her own 40 breeder. Closed loop system, I don't have to do water changes on it, and she can grow out in that. But she is doing phenomenal, and I am super happy to have her, so I want to get her into a more permanent grow out tank. So it's that time again, time to get into the 1100 gallon tank and give it a good cleaning. So as you can see, like in between a lot of the rocks and the wood, there's just tons of detritus built up all around, and I really want to get all that stuff out. So I also want to get some of these smaller rocks out just all together. I'm going to just take them out. I think they're pointless, and I'm going to try to rearrange the bigger ones just so they kind of line the back, but still enough room for like the lungfish and the fire eel to like go in between them and stuff. And yeah, just try to clean it up. So we're going to make a big mess doing it. While I'm in there, I'm also going to clean the front glass. Just a little easier to do while I'm in there. So, yeah, going to get back in. It's been about a year since I've done this, so it is definitely time. And I don't like detritus traps. I don't like decor in general for something like this, but I do think that the rocks add something to it, so that's why I've got them in here. And it does give, obviously, the lungfish and the fire eel something to hide behind and in between. Even though they're not much for hides, they do add something, and I know that the fish do appreciate it. So that is the goal for today. Before I do anything, I gotta drain the tank. So I'm gonna drain the tank at least 50%, and then we will get right in. So I'm not going to really be able to see well. I think I'm going to have to turn off the pumps to be able to see better while I'm in there. And I think I'm pretty much low enough. I don't want to lower the water level too much because it's going to freak out the fish. And I'm going to freak them out being in there. So I think it's best if I don't lower the water level too much. So I'm about 50% there. I think that's good enough. Alright, actually I'm going to leave the pumps on. I've decided to just leave them on. So, here goes nothing.
windows.
Tell me, can I eat that? No, sir, that's a tank.
Alright, so we made a big mess. I got rid of a bunch of smaller rocks. I thought they were pointless, and I'm glad I got rid of them. I think this is better. So we got basically, I think it's 6 or 7 bigger rocks, and my 3 or 4 big pieces of driftwood in there still. And I stacked them on the rocks just to add a little bit of structure, but the fish are just going to move them. There's nothing I can do about that. No matter what, the only thing that really stays kind of in place are the rocks, but even then, some of the bigger cats can move those. The lungfish can move them to a degree. I stirred up all that detritus, but then there's still a bunch sitting there, so I'm probably going to have to siphon it up, and I'll find a good, effective way to siphon it up here, just to get rid of that. And my filter socks, I replaced them right before doing this because I know they're going to clog within a day after something like this. So I've got more filter socks clean, ready to go, so I can swap them right up. So we're getting rid of most of it just from filtration. And the rest, like I said, I think I'm going to try to get in there and suck it up and get that out manually. Just a crazy amount of buildup. Or maybe I can net some of it because it is kind of thick. We'll see. But the fish were already checking it out, and the turtle was checking it out. He likes the structure. He kind of like nests in between the rocks and stuff. So I tried to make still space for him to do that. But the fire eel and the lungfish are what really appreciate this the most. So they're already huddled back there and enjoying the new structure. They like the changes. I think all the fish end up liking the changes. As you can see, they're all kind of just like swimming around, checking it out, exploring it, seeing what's up. Fish like things changed up, but in the end, they're going to move it where they want it. So we are filled back up. Looks pretty good. but we still got a lot of detritus built up in here. And I think what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to make a little bit of a siphon and siphon some of that out so we can just clean this up and be done with it. I took my regular water change hose and I took my tank adapter strainer off, and I just put a piece of 3/4 inch, this is actually CPVC that I had laying around, and I'm going to use this to siphon out the bottom like a big siphon. We'll see how it goes. I think I got most of it. We got the big guy planking over there on top of that structure. But I think I got most of it. There's still some that keeps coming out as the fish swim by and stuff, but I'm happy with that. Got a lot of this cleaned up. Alright, so I think that was a success. Mission complete. Definitely happy with what I got done. A little stressful getting in there. I have fun once I'm in there, but I don't like having to do it. I don't want to stress out the fish or anything get hurt or even me get hurt. You never know. But it went good. It went fine. So for the most part, everything minds its own business and leaves me alone. So great success. And until the next time, hopefully it'll be another year before I have to get in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to thank you guys very much for 10,000 subscribers. So I hit 10,000 this past weekend, and that is so cool. I am really, really happy. That's been a goal for me for the channel for a while now. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. I mentioned this in one of the previous live stream I did. I wanted to do a live stream for 10K. So this weekend, I think on Friday night, let's plan it for Friday night, gonna do a live stream, and my wife is gonna join. So the first live stream I did on YouTube, my wife joined, and everybody likes my wife more than me, so I thought have her back on. She really wanted to join in for the 10K live stream. This weekend, Friday night, I will post in the community tab the official time, but I think maybe around like 6 o'clock, something like that. That way it's early enough for the UK people, because I know I have some UK people that don't get to check it out in the past because I've gone so late. So maybe around like 5 or 6 my time, that's Eastern Standard Time, we will do another live stream, and that's also before OFR's live stream because they do theirs around like 7 or 8, I think. So we'll get it in before that, and please, yeah, come join. I figure we could just talk and hang out. I will do the live stream on my phone so I can walk around the fish room. You guys can check out the fish if you want, but yeah, please come join Friday night. Let's plan for 6 o'clock my time, again, Eastern time, and I'll post in the community tab for that. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys Friday night, and if not, I'll see you guys next week for next week's video.